Okay, so this one is a suggestion from James. Maybe make a video giving many examples of what a person can say to themselves to merge into 5D. If you haven't yet, ... He suggests, I am in 5D, I am in 5D now, feels great to be in 5D today, etc. And I agree with everything he said. Say all of those things. You can listen to my 5D description video and then say those things. And maybe if you're a visualizing person, then see those things that I described. It'll move you in there faster. I know everybody's going to want to slap me through this video camera, but I'm going to say what everybody has said. Be happy, be happy, be happy. And y'all think you're happy, but you think that you love, and you know what love is, but you really don't. So, trust me, it gets a lot beyond you possibly can imagine happiness in 5D. Because there is no fear, none, zero. So that jacks up the love and the happiness factors really high. So you need to just be happier and happier and happier. As you get rid of the fear in your life, then you can be even happier. So if you're happy now, look around, see what you've got left around you that's fear-based, and try to get rid of those things. And then just visualize what I saw. And don't look or pay any attention to what's going on around you. Do not pay any attention to things like, if you can draw in money and not be attached to the money, then great, fantastic. But it's all about attachments. It's all about attachments, guys. You cannot be attached to anything and go to 5D. And by anything, I mean you cannot be attached to your children, your lover, your money, your house, your pets, nothing. You cannot be attached to anything to get to 5D. Because in order to make that transition, you've got to understand that you're going to step outside of time and space, and everything is going to be there at once. And no, I know that you can't understand that. You're just going to have to trust me. I've given you timelines to work with because I think you can wrap your heads around it. But in truth, of course, that's a part of the time-space illusion too. But I think it steps you closer to the now. And I know people have talked to you about the now, but I've been in your shoes, and I can be in the now, but I'm still thinking about the past and the future. And I do that even though I've been in the now. But when you're in this time-space reality, it's almost so intense and so complete that it's very difficult, unless you're in a meditative state, to step out of it. Because I'm talking to you in time-space. You couldn't hear me without time-space. You can't walk to the bathroom without time-space. That's picking up your feet, moving from here to there over X amount of time. Do you see what I'm saying? It is, everybody says live in the now, but they don't understand that there's some deep underlying things that you do. You breathe in and out in time-space, you see. So I understand that. So let's deal with the timelines for now, and as you get more and more understanding of that, they'll start to, I say collapse, but that's not really true. They really kind of merge together. And I was talking to somebody else yesterday, and I guess that there have been some people that say things like what you're living right now isn't real, or it's like a dream, or it's like a hologram. That's all just humans trying to explain something that is very hard to explain to humans. I say it's more like a movie or a video game. I do not support that it doesn't exist and it's not real scenario. As a matter of fact, I go the opposite way. Everything is real. And it's real based on what, say, goggles you have on. So if you look out and you look throughout the air, you're not going to see anything. But if I put on ultraviolet goggles on you, there's all kinds of things you're going to see. And if I put goggles on where you could see microwaves, it would be even more full. It's not that nothing was there. It's that you couldn't interpret them because you didn't have the right goggles on. So my interpretation from my experience is that everything is there and everything is real. And you can make it as real as you want to. You can get in physical and feel it through senses, or you can experience it through vibratory phases, but it's all real. It's all in your interpretation of what real means to you. And all of those people gave you words that was their interpretation. That's how they interpreted it. Which is why I tell you guys, you're going to have to become really centered in yourself and walk this path yourself, because we only have very limited human words to use, and those words are interpreted differently across different languages and even amongst ourselves, English speakers, across what we consider that word means to ourselves. The only way that you can get it right for you in every moment is to do it yourself. And that's ultimately what you have to do as you go to 5D. You've got to trust yourself. You've got to walk this path yourself. Your path is unique to you. There's nobody that's going to come down and save you and take you to 5D. Anybody that says that, they are 4D entities that think they're going to take you to 5D. Because in 5D, you have to do it all yourself. So you have to, if you're going to get there, you have to start trusting yourself. And I'm not trying to get you to do it my way. I am giving you my path, and I'm giving you as many details as I can in as many different ways as I can to trigger your own memory, to bring you out of amnesia so that you can do this yourself. I don't want you to do it my way. I don't want you to do it anybody else's way. I want you to do this your way, because that's the point. The point is for you to walk this walk your unique way that creates a vibratory story that adds to the oneness of what we are. A repetition of what's already been done is a waste of time. We would never do that. We would never do that. None of us would ever do that. So you need to walk this path yourself. And you can't drag your pets, you can't drag your twin flame, you can't drag your children along your path. Why? Because they have their own path to walk too. And so does the cow and the butterfly and the tree. They all are walking their own paths too. They are all a part of the Creator God, the oneness that we are. Source, as some of you say. Okay? All of us are doing it on our own path. Now nature knows that already, and it's doing all the beings in it, they do it fine. Because they don't have the human brain to mess with, the ego that's going to interfere with that flowy path of doing it their own way. We've got to deal with that aspect. And what I'm telling you, and I've told you all along, is get out of your brain, get into your heart, gut, feelings, whatever you want to call it, and go with your instincts and follow your feelings. That's what I'm saying. If you want to go to 5D, say those words, but say them with intent, say them with feelings, and follow the feelings. Your words are very quickly too slow. If you want to go into 5D fast, you've got to stop using words. You've got to stop using your brain because it's too slow. Intent is now where I am. If you're listening to me, it's about 8-9 seconds and you're creating. That's what it's down to. And I know about a year ago it was 17 seconds for me, and it's down to 8 or 9. And I'm speeding it up as fast as I can. So if you're listening to me and you continue to listen to me, be guaranteed that that creation time frame between when you send the thought out, when you send out that intent or feeling, then it's going to come back to you. It's going to go out to the universe. It's going to register with the universe, automatic pilot universe, and it's going to be sending it back to you. So you need to get better and better at it, and you're going to have to come out of words and you're going to have to come out of thoughts. Now it's time, like I've said before, to merge with your higher self. Start going with instinct and feeling. It's the only thing that's fast enough that will keep up with it as that time frame gets shorter and shorter and shorter down into instant manifestation. And instant manifestation is 5D. You got to be able to get it right before you get there, because you can't get in unless you can follow, so you can create, follow, and control your feelings and your instincts very, very, very well. But that's what you've got to do on you. So you see, you can't have attachments to anything. In the first place, it doesn't work. It's none of your business what everybody else is doing. Your job is you. You're the only one that can handle you, and you can't handle anybody else anyway. So you need to get a handle of what you're creating, what you're doing. In my description, what timelines you're on, and you've got to get a handle on it quickly if you're listening to me, because I'm moving as fast as I can to get there, okay, and still help you guys. So yeah, I'm moving fast, but I'm trying to take as many along as I can, or leave behind these videos to help as many as I can. So yeah, hopefully, I just ended that with it, and the clock was 11:11. Did y'all notice that? That's awesome. That may give you guys a message. Anybody out there is an 11:11 person? Okay, James, did that answer the question? I hope so. If not, comment below, email me, and I will do a better job, or a more complete job, or. All right? You know, big hugs to everybody. I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon.